Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it after the show, but right now let's just get into the show. They say if you ask a stupid question, you'll get a stupid answer. And usually that is the case, but in this particular situation, it was not. I asked Scott, I said, what's so important about really focusing on your gardening in the bloom phase as opposed to veg? Which is, kind of a dumb question, but I was hoping to get some sort of a smart answer to a dumb question, and I did. He really killed it with talking about the importance of bloom and also kind of what you're thinking, the thought process going through bloom. And I think you'll find it interesting and helpful. So I'd like you to watch the clip. There's actually a big difference to be made by really focusing on what you do in bloom over what you did in veg.
As far as a gardener?
Yes, as far as the gardener.
No, I think a bloom is far more important because a veg you could literally pee in a gallon of water and give them that, and they'll veg through the cycle regardless. I think that last stage of veg, the last stage of the plant's vegetative cycle going into the flowering cycle, I think is when it becomes important for us to get involved and really make the difference on how that plant is going to produce during the flowering cycle. If we can get in there right before they transition, start changing the diet, if you will, the menu for the plant to consume, and start pushing the plant towards this tendency to want to be bringing up calcium and phosphate, then I think we can manipulate that at the end of veg by changing up their food sources, reducing some of the nitrogen, getting them to convert before we do the light switch. So when we do switch the lighting back, they just go right into development, and because they're kind of like, oh, well, we kind of got a sense you wanted us to go here because we started seeing the lack of nitrogen proteins, and now we're getting more of this calcium phosphate in here. It looks like we should be flowering now. Okay, what do you think of that? Let me know in the comments. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow. It's the OCG Fam Show.